Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. We are starting a new series on APM gestures. We are performing the APM gestures by using, that is by running the ADB commands, that is the arbitrary ADB commands. Okay, see already in our video channel we have already covered the gestures by using the W3C Access API, by using the W3C mobile gestures, or by using the APM gestures plugin and APM gestures using the APM inspector. So all this we have covered. Okay. In this video, we are starting a new series, that is by APM gestures using or running by ADB commands. Okay. As a part of this series, in this video, I am performing a tap gesture on an element or on the mobile screen by using the ADB commands. Okay, we'll see how exactly we can perform the tap gesture by using the ADB commands. Okay, through the coding. Okay, see, for this one, we had to use a concept called arbitrary ADB commands via Appium. Means we had to use a method called execute script, and we had to use the mobile colon cell key, and we had to provide the arguments here. So already I have discussed about how exactly the arbitrary ADB command works. Okay, and it will be in this uh, in APM advanced concept already I had discussed here. If we click on this one,
Hi guys.
okay, see here in this video already I have discussed about how exactly the arbitrary ADB command works. Okay, please go to this video. Okay, coming back to our topic here. Okay, so we had to use this arbitrary ADB command via APM to perform the tap gesture. Okay, so this is the example we are going to perform here. Okay, so we are using a command called input. So we are using a command called input. So we discuss what exactly this input command. Okay, so we just go through the ADB command, that is the for input one. Okay, so that you can understand the what exactly the ADB command we are going to use in our coding. Okay, see, in ADB cell input command is used to simulate a touch screen tab on a device from your computer via ADB. Okay, so we have a command called tab command which simulates the touchscreen tab on an Android device. Okay, via ADB, that is the Android debug bridge. And this tab command is a part of the ADB cell input command suite. Okay, which allows us to simulate the user inputs like tap, swipe, key events. Okay, so this tap command is a part of the ADB cell input suite. By using this one suite, we can able to perform the tap, swipe, key events, etc. Okay, so in this video, we can see in this series, we will see the how we can able to perform double tap, swipe, all these things. So, but as of this video, we stick only for tap. Okay, so in coming our videos, we will perform a double tap, swipe, drag and drop, everything. Okay, so coming back to our command. So we are using a tap command, and the basic syntax will be ADB space cell space input space tap, and we have to provide the X and Y coordinates. Okay, so where exactly I need to perform the tap. Okay, so just go to brief. Is the ADB is the Android debug bridge tool. Cell executes the cell command on the device. Input command to simulate the user input. This is very important. Input we have to use, and tap. What type of user input we are providing? Tap. See, when you use a tap command, it simulates a finger tap on the screen. Okay, and we have to provide the two arguments here. That is the X and Y. As you know, X is the horizontal screen orient coordinate, and Y is the vertical screen coordinate. Okay, this is the basic full information on the ADB command which we are going to use with our arbitrary commands via Appium. Okay, so we are providing here. You see here, so we are using the command called input, and we are passing the arguments as type as arrays has list because we are to pass three arguments. So we are sending as a arrays as list. Okay, so we'll see the coding part also. Okay, so just and before that one, I will show the what exact the scenario we are going to cover. So manually I'll explain you. So we have to open the API demos app and then click on the views and click on the controls and then light theme. Then I have to perform a tap on this checkbox, this one and this one. Okay, like this I need to perform. This is what we are going to automate in this video. Okay, this is the manual I did. So now I want to perform this in by using the coding. Okay, so let's quickly open the Eclipse here. Okay, and create a class under our gestures using adb command. Okay, so select the package, files, new class. So we name this class as tab demo using adb. Okay, because already we have tab demo with W3C mobile gesture and W3 action gestures. Right? Same I am following tab demo using adb. Okay, just click on finish. So our class is ready. So what I will do to save time instead of creating the before test, after test and capabilities, already I have demo class here. So I just copy the before test and after test blocks here so that we can save time. Copy that one and paste it here. Just do some modifications. Change the class name here. Remove the unwanted package name and class here. Okay, just update the class name from adb command to adb command demo to just let update this. Yes, yeah. So our class is ready. Tab demo using ADB with our before test block and the after test block. Okay. So before test, what we are using here? Before test, we are creating the capabilities here. So we are capabilities here. Okay. So the what are the basic capabilities we are using here is a platform name Android. Automation is the automation name is UI automated 2 and device name is a pixel 8. That is my name of my device. This one. Okay. Simulator. Okay. And now we need to write the code here. Okay. Simply first of all is we have to open the app, right? So I had to use the driver.activate. So I need to give the package name. So already I copy the package name here. So otherwise we copy directly from the APM inspector. Just open the APM inspector. We need to inspect the elements, right? So just select the saved capabilities. I have created a saved capabilities with the name as sample. And in the saved capabilities, I have used the platform name as Android and automation name as UI automated 2. So before that one, I need to start the APM serves APM, so that we can create a session and get the locators values. So my APM server is started. Now, yeah. So click on start session so that we can get the locator values here. So once again, it takes some time to start the APM server. Let's start it. The the first step will be the opening the API demos app. Okay, and I need to click on views here. So here I got the package name also. This is the package name. This is the package name. Already copied here. No, this is the package name here. So just copy the package name. Okay. Already I have the package name. So go back to Eclipse. So I am using a method called driver.activate to open the app. Okay. After that one, I need to click on the views, right? So driver dot find element appium by. So I have to use the accessibility ID and the value I need to provide here. So action will be click. So I just copy it because I have to repeat this one for the screens also, right? So just copy here. Okay. Now go back to here our Eclipse. So views, accessibility ID is a views. Just copy the value here and paste it in our Eclipse. Okay. Once this one happened, so you click on views, views, and then refresh here. So I had to click on the controls. Click on the controls. This is the accessibility ID. So just that's why I copy paste there. Copy the value here and give the controls. Next is the after controls dog light theme. Just refresh here. We get the okay. Just copy the value. Okay, this accessibility ID. Okay, so we have reached the light theme. Okay, till now we got this value. So here I need to perform the tab on this checkbox one. Okay, now we need to create the code for performing tab. Okay, so what I will do, stop here. Okay, and now I want this line of code. Also, what's the use of this one? Okay, we'll keep it like that only. Now I need to write the code for the tab. Okay, so what we had to use driver dot execute script, and I had to provide a key and value print. So what is the key here? So I had to use a key called mobile colon cell space cell. This is the key because we are using the arbitrary ADB command to perform this one. So mobile colon cell. Okay, execute script mobile colon cell. Come back here and we had to use set of value size. We are using immutable map of okay. The first one is the command. So what is the command here? So what command we had to use here? So we had to use a command called input. Okay, do the input here. Command is input. Okay, and now we have to use the arguments here. So we use arguments key, and we have to use the set of arguments. So I am using the arrays has list. Arrays has list, and I need to pass the arguments here. The first argument is tab. Okay, tab and x and y coordinate. I need to provide x comma y. Okay, so this is the code, but I want what exactly the values of x and y coordinates, right? That is what I want. So I want to perform the tab on this element, on this checkbox. So I need to calculate the center of this element so that I get the center of element and I get the x and y coordinates. So we have a formula here. So already I explained in our previous videos. Okay, what I am doing is to save the time. I'm just copying the formula here. Just copy this one. I will explain the what exactly formula here. Okay, to carry the center of this one. Okay, so just copy, import this one. Okay, and we are using the accessibility ID. We are not using this one. We are using so we check just check one. So what is the property for this one? Okay, just refresh here. and we need to click on here. Okay, attribute is checkbox 1. Okay, copy here. Just provide the attribute ID. The same thing, we replace this one. That's it. Okay, so we are getting the, so we need to carry the center of this element, right? So I got pass this one to element, and here by using this rect, get rect and gets one, I am getting the x and y coordinates. Okay, so what is x and y coordinates? This location, that is the, as you know, our x and y coordinates start from the top left corner. So I had to get the x axis, that is the horizontal, and vertical is the y axis. So I had to get this axis here, and then I am calculating the width and height. So I calculate the width and height of this one, so that I can get the center. So x and y and width and height, so that it has to click on the center of this checkbox. Okay, so this is how we can get the x and y axis, x and y, and the width and height. And then we need to calculate the x plus width by 2, y plus height by 2. As I told, the y coordinate represents the vertical and x coordinate represents the horizontal. Okay, and this is the width and this is height. So we have to use this formula here. Okay, about this formula already discussed in our previous videos. Please go to that one. Okay, and you can see the video is an introduction to the what x and y coordinates here. Okay, so that you can understand what exactly the how to calculate x and y coordinate. I clearly explained it. Okay, so here we got the x and y coordinate here. This is okay. So what we'll do, we have duplicate name by x, I said x1 and y1. Some name I given here. The same name I'll pass it here. X1 and y. That's it. Okay, yeah. So I got the x and y coordinates here. Okay, so I'm passing the values here. As you know, our tab command, right? We have to pass the, as you see the syntax, adb cell input tab x and y coordinate I'm passing here. The same thing we are representing in this code here. So command input and this argument. So you see adb cell, the cell I'm using here. Okay, and command input tab x and y coordinate. Same thing I'm using here. adb cell input, that is command, tab is argument, and x and y coordinates I'm providing here. Okay, now our code is ready. Just a minute. So what we did? So we just activated the Android demos app, and then click on views, control, light theme, and then I am getting the center. That's the x and y values of this checkbox one, so that I can perform a tap here. Okay. Before that one, we just write the comments here. Open the API demos app. Okay, and then just I give thread dot sleep, so that takes some time to refresh also. Thread dot sleep, this is not needed, but we'll use to use some time here. I say just say 2 seconds. Okay, so that you can see the execution here. Just give the 2 seconds. Okay, this is not needed, but no problem. But here I say, okay, now I calculate the center of alignment. Here I say, give the calculate the x and y coordinates. X and y coordinate, coordinates values. Okay, so we are adding that one, and we are passing here. So you say this is the perform perform tab gesture using adb command. That is the arbitrary ADB command. Okay. So this is the one. Okay. Now same thing I want to print here. Just basic quotation is not needed. Same thing here. It is not needed. If you copy paste. Okay. The same thing I want to print also. Just copy this one. I want to print this one. I want this out here. I want this out because I want to print the to the execution. So here also. Okay. Here also. This out here. That's it. Okay. Our code is ready here. Okay. And before running this code, we need to keep in mind that we are dealing with the ADB cell. So it related to the APM server security. Okay. So we need to enable the APM server settings we need to do. Okay. So we have to use a flag called relax security, or we can use the allow insecure equal to ADB underscore cell. Okay. If you use relax security, it is allowing the all the security features. If you want only the ADB cell, we have to use allow insecure equal to ADB cell. Okay. So what we will do? We use this allow is insecure ADB flag, ADB cell flag here. Okay. So I want to stop this first, the control C. Now I want to start the APM server with this flag, allow insecure ADB underscore cell, because we are dealing with the arbitrary ADB commands. Okay. This is the condition we need to remember. So regarding that one also, I had made a video. Okay, you just go to my playlist and you can find the
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Appium.
here. Okay, here you can find my that APM server security. How in this one? Okay, in this playlist you can find it here. Please go to it and understand that. Okay, coming back to our video. So our code is ready and our server is running here, and we need to perform this one. Before that one, we'll close this one. Okay, and what I will do, I want to perform the same one twice, okay? Because we see check uncheck here. So you just copy paste here. I say, okay. Just I am performing the same thing because you can use the reusable action here, reusable methods, okay, reusable methods. So just I want check uncheck, and I say I'll give some 5 seconds here. Once it is check and then it's uncheck. Okay, just give 5 seconds. Okay, now we'll start the script here. Okay, right click, run as test engine. Simple. Now the first step, it has to open the Appium demos app and then click on views, control, control, controls now, and then light theme, and then it has to calculate the x and y coordinates. See, first is a tab, it's a check, and second tab is uncheck. Simple. Okay, that's it. So once again we run it because it's running fine. Once again I want to see the result here. So it has to open the API demos app. Just a minute, I'll just fill this one. Yeah. API demos app open. Click on views, controls, light theme, and then it will calculate the X and Y coordinates here of this checkbox one. See, first tab and second tab. It's unchecked here. That's it. This is how we can able to perform the tab by using the ADB command. That is a concept called as arbitrary ADB commands. Okay, By this way also we can perform the tap, not only by using the WC action shape gestures, or by using WTC's mobile gestures, or we have the APM plugin gestures plugin. So we have covering all the gestures ways to perform the gestures on our APM. Okay. I hope you like this video. If you like this button, please click on like button, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.